Hey folks, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a great day, and a big thank you to everybody that's subscribed. So we're a few days now into 2023. I think it's the day is about the 4th of January now. So just wanted to wish you all the best for 2023, and hope if like me you had a bit of a naff year in 2022, that 2023 brings you everything that 2022 didn't. So glad to be back reacting, and going to be reacting to a band that I don't know very much about whatsoever. The only thing I think I know about this band is that they did a cover of a Beatles track. The band is called Marmalade. The Beatles track that they covered was, I think, Obladi Oblada. This is a track called Reflections of My Life. It's taken from an album of the same name, and it was released on the 20th of December 1969, and it peaks at number 3, which is pretty cool. It was written by Thomas McAleese and William Campbell Jr. William Campbell Jr. looks like he's on the vocals, guitars and keys. We have Alan Whitehead on drums, Patrick Fairley on vocals and 6-string rhythm guitar. We also have Dean Ford on lead vocals, guitar, harmonica, Graham Knight on vocals and bass. So like I said, I don't know too much about this band. This is a studio version, or it might be a live version. So obviously any comments, look forward to reading them at the end. So without further ado, this is Marmalade with Reflections of My Life. Sounds a little bit like the Beatles' A Day in the Life. Oh, okay.
Changing of sunlight to moonlight, reflections of my life. Oh, how they fill my eyes. The greetings of people in trouble. They fill my eyes. All my sorrow, sad tomorrow, take me back to my own home. All my
Sorry to pause it there. Just got a comment. I didn't expect this to be, when I think of Obladi Oblada, then I think of this. This is such if it has that anthemic kind of feel to it, but it feels really, really sad as well. I love the harmonies in this group, and the drums as well. They really have that kind of crisp feel to them. But yeah, I love the lead singer's voice, especially when he rose above the other singers in the band. And no man, this is great. This is it's making me feel a little bit melancholy. I just picked up a few of the lyrics. It looks like it's one of those songs about reflection on a life from being, you know, when you're young and when you're old. That's just my thoughts so far, but yeah, this is a terrific song.
I'm changing, arranging, I'm changing, I'm changing everything. Oh, everything around me. The world is a bad place, a bad place, a terrible place to live. Oh, but I don't wanna die. All my sorrow, sad tomorrow. Take me back to my old home. All my crying, feel I'm dying, dying. Take me back to my
Well, that was Marmalade, Reflections of My Life. I absolutely love that. And I know I say sometimes that I really love this and I love that. I really, really do love this song. And I loved I didn't really kind of notice at first, but I loved the strings and then the horns came in. And it really kind of elevates music sometimes, I think. Gives it that extra drama, that extra emotional push to. And it has. And with the singing as well, the harmonies, they stepped it up. They went up a few gears. Yeah, just an absolutely terrific record. Um, and one of the best kind of things about these kinds of performances that watching them. I mean, I know this was overdubbed, but it looks like it was overdubbed anyway. But it was just that they weren't pretentious. They didn't come across as like, look at me, I'm fantastic. They were just really into what they were doing. And I mean, I know Marmalade, I'm not sure how big a band Marmalade were in the 60s and 70s, but they just kind of really come across as genuine, like this song meant something to them to be singing it. They're not doing it for the benefit of adulation. It was just that kind of feel I got from it. So lyrics, I really wanted to kind of get into the lyrics because I picked up certain things in there that kind of made me feel a little bit melancholy, and I just wanted to know what they were kind of maybe driving at. And I'll tell you, there are reasons why I'm maybe feeling a little bit melancholy this week anyway. But let's get into these. The changing of sunlight to moonlight, reflections of my life. Oh, how they fill my eyes. So thinking about your life from when you was younger, and then you're in those twilight years of your life, and it kind of makes you well up. Whether that's a good thing, I'm not sure, but I'm sure those memories are filled with sometimes happy times. When you look back at them, can feel sad. So I look back about 10 years in my life, and sometimes I get really sad because I'm not enjoying myself as much as I used to. Maybe I think I was a little bit more carefree 10 years ago. The greetings of people in trouble, reflections of my life, oh how they fill my eyes. Oh my sorrows, sad tomorrows, take me back to my own home. Oh my sorrows, sad tomorrows, take me back to my. Yeah, because I think when you get older, you look at the pitfalls that are ahead of you. You look at the fact that you get to a certain age and people are dying, and really, we all kind of revert to want to be. Maybe not all of us, because we've all got our own histories, but a large majority of us will want to be back in those happy days when we were kids. And I think when it says take me back to my own home, that could mean take me back to the home that I had with my family when I was a child and things were happy and I didn't have responsibility. I'm just projecting my own history onto this song. Oh my crying, oh my crying, feel I'm dying, dying, take me back to my own home. I'm changing, arranging, I'm changing everything, everything around me. Wow. The world is a bad place, a terrible place to live. Oh, but I don't want to die. I think that's something that we all have, that no matter how bad the world gets, we want to kind of wait it out and see that things improve. And I think when you get a bit older, I think there's a lot of stuff that you know, physically and, mentally, you built up a lot of baggage and, but still you want to kind of live, you want to live because, tomorrow is another day and sometimes it can be better. I mean, this song really kind of resonates with me because just before Christmas, I lost a relative, and then I found out yesterday that my next door neighbour. I mean, I haven't seen him for a while, but found out yesterday that my next door neighbour had passed away. She can't have been any older than me, and I'm not sure what the circumstances were, but it just kind of feels like where was that line where it says said tomorrow's take me back home. Yeah, it's just a general. I think overall it's just a general feeling of this song. It's a song of reflection. Also, it's a song of looking to the future as well. And that's the line where it says, "I'm changing everything, everything around me." There's other things going on in my life at the moment, which I don't make New Year's resolutions because it's usually I don't know, usually naff things which I generally forget about and give up after about 2 weeks. But recently I've been sort of there's stuff going on in my life which I want to change basically, and the only way I'm going to change stuff in my life is by dropping other stuff, and so I can refocus and in a way that's like changing everything in my life. I've become really unfit. I've become a little absorbed with certain pursuits which aren't as healthy for me as as they should be, and it's nothing to do with food or anything like that. But I just feel like with people dying as well, I feel like time's getting short. When people who, I mean, I've known my neighbour for 20. Wow, how long have I known her? It'd be 30 years this year. I've known my neighbour, and so it's like a member of a family dying in a way. It's crazy feeling. Guys, sorry, I'm just going off on a self-indulgent babble. This was a beautiful song. The harmonies were lovely. I loved the drawing that vocal out at certain points and then let it all settle back in. It felt like the swelling of a sea, and then coming back down again into calmness. There was the strings, the horns, the drums were I thought were really nice. Whether that's their trademark kind of drumming, but I just really enjoyed the drumming on it, and yeah, just the whole overall ambience of this song and their performance as well on stage. I thought was, I don't know, it took me back to a time when I kind of felt that people cared more about music, maybe more than money, perhaps. I know that's just a naive way of looking at it through rose-tinted spectacles, but yeah, that's just the way I felt about this song overall. Loved it. So yeah, please join me in the comments below, and if you've got any memories of when this came out, I would love to hear that, because 1969, I was 2 years old, I think, and even though I react to a lot of modern stuff, this stuff back then is the stuff that was probably on a radio. My mum might have been playing this kind of stuff, and I would have been too young to comprehend. But the music would have probably been filtering in under my skin at some point. So it kind of feels like not a nostalgia, but it just kind of feels like part of me, even though I've never heard of it before. So yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts of that time. And yeah, till next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll have plenty more reactions for you soon.